The golden age of Han was shattered into small warring states by the Yellow Turban Rebellion, and three larger kingdoms fought their way out of the chaos, joined the Emperor Club to form the Three Kingdoms period. These three competent emperors more or less fought each other to a standstill, which allowed the country and its people the time to recover from the wars and the turbulence during the East Han period. In 263, Shu, the least populated of these states, surrendered to Wei shortly after the siege, which overwhelmed the exhausted state. At the height of the territory extent, the Cao Wei imperial family was usurped in a palace coup by the Jin clan of generals, in a similar fashion to how they had overthrown Han a generation before. 14 years later, the Jin would complete conquest of Wu, once again reunited China. The Three Kingdoms period lasted less than 1 century, but was incredibly complex, with many characters and events which are artistically manifested in the famous classic novel, Romance of the Three Kingdoms, more than 1,000 years later. Another 300 or so years passed until the Sui dynasty took the throne of China. It was short-lived, 37 years, but very important because it reconnected southern China together into an empire that was previously disunited. While the Sui fell in 618, China would emerge as a dominant force in Asia again during the Tang and Song dynasties. Long-existing needs for Chinese to travel supply and food to soldiers guarding the northern Mongolia border and to communicate more quickly across China triggered the building of waterways throughout the country as early as 480 BCE, such as Hangou, which was the rudiment for the Grand Canal 1,000 years later. Yang Guang's 10 years' experience in Yangzhou urged him to continue building the Grand Canal, which connected Chang'an, Luoyang, and Yangzhou, to enable travel, trade of resources, and increased communication. In this way, food grown in the south was able to reach capital cities in northern China, where the climate was colder. The Grand Canal went through major expansion in Tang Dynasty and the dynasties afterwards. It served as the main artery between northern and southern China and was essential for the transport of grain.